Okay, hello. Helen Clewis with Dr. James McConnell, Small Business Network, here to do a live interview with Miss Jasmine Tutton. And I'm waiting and hoping that she would come in and we can have this live broadcast conversation. Okay, maybe I missed it. Hello, is this Miss Jasmine? Are you able? There we go. All right, I see you guys. Now I see you guys. All right, now I see you guys. Hello, hello. Okay, okay. Ask me to about this. Okay. All right, she should be in here shortly. I saw her receiving my invite.
I think that's wrong.
Hello, Miss
Hey,
Jasmine.
yes, I don't know the camera. Backwards. Guess I had to hold it like this then.
All righty. Please forgive me. This actually my second time to do a live podcast, and
Okay.
I'm really kind of anxious because I don't really know all the ins and outs, but I'm learning,
Okay, yeah.
and I thank you for your patience. Um, I was trying to say a few things before, trying to give ourselves a little time to get ourselves together here, and before we actually began. I wanted to say a few things. I was thinking about uh, this time, uh, how things are going in with people today for as the baby boomer age. And
Mhm.
I just want to say I am a member of the baby boomer age, which starts back in 1946, between 1946 and 1964. So I'm somewhere in between there. And I'll tell you, I'm getting ready for retirement and I'm working toward getting my business totally established. And I've been working with Dr. James, and he's really have been inspiring me to really press into having my own business and having it as a lifeline, as a means for taking care of myself after leaving the corporate, world and being in retirement and still having something to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And so I'm kind of excited and looking forward to retirement. I'm thinking maybe a few years from now that I will, but I totally want to have my business established. And
mhm.
so I'm getting excited about trying to learn how to do this live podcast and everything. And this will be a way that I can promote my business even more. So with all that being said, I just would like to introduce to everyone Miss Jasmine. And how do I pronounce that last name? Tutton?
Tutton.
Tutton.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, good. I'm glad that you were able to meet with me tonight and let give you a chance to express your business. And I understand that you say you're e-commerce. Could you
Yes, that's correct.
explain that a little bit more to me? Because I'm not real familiar with what e-commerce is.
Okay, so basically, To everyone that may or may not know, of course, if you're coming into the live, do hashtag live. You're watching a replay, do hashtag replay. Show some love, some light, some love. Share the live if possible. For most of you that may or may not know me, my name is Jasmine Tutton. I'm 33. I reside in Mississippi. I also have a son as well too. I do work a 9 to 5 job. I also do deliveries on the side. So I'm all about making money, bringing in a little extra income. Got to keep it going and everything like that. So I basically started my online journey back in December of 2017. That's something that you should honestly pretty much forget, because I've always seen people do other things online and everything like that. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do that. Nah, I'm not going to join that. Oh my God, I think that's a scam or whatever. Because it basically, everybody back then, I know the company is still here today, used to do MCA. So I was looking at people doing that. So when I got started, I started off with this app called Dosh. I think mostly everybody across social media did that app Dosh. I made like over $900 with that app. And of course, it's a legit app. So you do get a 1099 in the mail, because you basically, it's a self-employment. You make over $600 in a calendar year. Of course, you got to pay taxes, which is IRS tax law. So I basically started that journey, getting in a couple of different opportunities, making a little money here and there, trying to learn how this social media thing works, so on and so forth. About February of 2019, that's when I got into the drop shipping opportunity. Basically, it's pretty much what is drop shipping. It's basically a self-explanatory type deal. It's like what you basically see today. People are what? Shopping online.
Right.
It's much easier for a lot of people. So that's pretty much with the e-commerce side of things. Is basically, if you have a store, boom, somebody's going to your store, bam, they're shopping on your store, they're getting the item directly delivered to them.
Okay.
So that's mainly what I pretty much love to do. I love to source different products. I love to, promote those types of things. It's almost like Amazon. If you ever bought something on Amazon, 9 times out of 10, it's somebody's actually selling on Amazon, but they have everything basically being shipped from like an Amazon warehouse directly to you. So the e-commerce business model is, basically drop shipping, selling items. That's pretty much all it's basically about. It's self-explanatory. If you find an item online somewhere and you want to resell it, and you pretty much buy that item for maybe $10, the shipping might be $5, it's $15 basically total for that item. You can resell that item most likely for maybe 25, and basically the $25 that you sold the item for, you must subtract that from the $15, and that's the rest of it is basically your profit. So
okay. So that's very interesting, because I'm, like I say earlier, I am a baby boomer, and all this here electronic stuff is very, very new to me. And I feel like this is where I'm gonna have to begin once I retire, is to know more about the e-commerce type things, and how to shop and sell online. And you have done a really good job in explaining that. I do still have a few questions about it. Far as when you go online to make your purchases and you resell, do they ship the things from where you purchase them from to the person that you sold them to?
Yes, that can happen. It's basically drop shipping. Like, you have your store, and a person goes directly to your store and they purchase an item, and say wherever that you got the item from, no names or anything, that you can pretty much go. Basically, it just depends on how you have your website set up. Most people go through Shopify. Most people have a Wix site. Most people have WordPress. Most people have, it's another e-commerce site as well too. So
And
most people have, have those sites, and a person go on there, they ordered, and the money goes directly to you, like to your business bank account. You have it connected to Stripe or PayPal, and you go back to that vendor, basically slash site or whomever, and the person, your customer, already basically made that purchase. You have the funds. You can go directly to that vendor, order that specific item that the customer wanted that was on your site. Go ahead. You already got their information. They might have an option to where you can click on drop shipping. In there, you can say, hey, we are drop shipping. Please do not include promo materials, so on and so forth. Boom, have that item directly shipped to the customer. Most people, they have items like they'll go to a certain vendor and they'll be like, okay, well, I want to order this. I tell people all the time, never order more than you can afford. You always want to test something out. So if you find a vendor that you like and say, hey, I'm going to order from this vendor, and you order $50 worth of items, you have it shipped directly to you so that you can see exactly how long it takes to get to you. How is it packaged? How does it smell? Yes. I tell people, how does it smell? Because you want to, when you open the item up, because it could be coming from the United States or it could be coming from China. It doesn't matter where, you still want to open it up and smell it, because it can be well packaged, but of course you want to smell the item. You want to look at the item. You want to see how it is and be like, okay, well, that's my vendor. You can promote your items and be like, well, I have this on hand already. And most people like things that are on hand. Most people like things from a website because you're giving out discounts. So that's basically
that would have been one of my questions as well. Would you necessarily have to have a website or web page for as for people to look at and know that you are a vendor and that you are selling different items, and you would have these items that you would already purchase, say from Amazon, and then put on your web page? Is that one way that it works as well?
Yeah, it can definitely work like that. You can order things from these different vendors. You can have it come directly to you, and you already working on your website, but you haven't publicly put your website out there just yet. So you got the orders that's coming in. So now from that vendor, you can take pictures from that vendor and place them directly on your website and be like,
okay,
this is what I have in. They see it, of course, on somebody, like a physical person. They see it on somebody, and it's a shirt or a dress, but you also have the shirt on hand.
Okay.
But you went live or you did a video and been like, well, this is what I ordered. This will also be on my website. You can make a purchase. And when that person, of course, make that purchase, it's like, okay, boom, I got the item already. Send it directly to them.
So is e-commerce something that's good for a person that already have say, let's say for instance that they're able to do crocheting or knitting or just wood crafts or something like that, and they just make up different things? Would they necessarily want to go to say Amazon and post on there? I've heard of Etsy, where you can take your items and put on Etsy and be a vendor from there.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing that you can do with your web page? You can put your items that you actually do yourself and say, this is what I have to offer, and you're able to purchase. You put your prices and your delivery and all that stuff on your web page as well.
Absolutely. You got people that make shirts, people that sell candles, people that do earrings, people that do headbands, people that probably make popcorn, different type of stuff like that.
My.
And yeah, because I ordered somebody who actually do like popcorn. So you got different things like that. And most of them, they might have like a Shopify website or just a website in particular. And yeah, they make their own stuff. People make their own perfume and stuff like that. So you do stuff like that.
And when you say for as the transferring of the money and for the purchase, do they normally send you the funds first and then you send the item? Is that normally how it go? And you have your own specific say bank account that you have the funds to go to? Do you necessarily have to use PayPal or any of those like that?
Yeah, mostly everybody does. They have those two options, which is pretty much great for a lot of people. So they do have the option for, hey, check out with PayPal, or they might have the option where it's like, hey, I want to go ahead and just do credit card.
Mm-hmm.
Some people might get affiliated with like Afterpay or Carlana. I think I'm saying that right. So where if you're affiliated with them, you can go and do like, you know how on some of those sites it might be like 4 interest payments of $20 with
Mm-hmm.
Afterpay. So they're affiliated with that, then they can click on Afterpay, and but they'll be paying Afterpay, but at the same time, of course, you still get your funds as well too, but they also get their items.
Okay.
So those are
And
basically.
so
Mhm.
when you affiliated with these people where they have to pay through them, do they charge you a percent or of some sort for using their service or their site for to receive payment?
Like if with PayPal, of course, there are like fees. You know, PayPal have their little fees or whatever. It just depends on how much is actually going into that. So they're doing like a little small percentage off of that. Of course, if you have a connection, like with the credit card and it's attached to your Stripe account, then of course Stripe does take a percentage as well too. It's not that much, but they definitely take a percentage, because Stripe, of course, is free to use. So most of these platforms and websites, they free to use, but they still have to get their percentage off of that as well.
Oh, okay. Well, this
Hmm.
has all been very interesting. As I said, this is my second pod. I was supposed to be typing in some other information and everything, but I will get to that. I'm learning. I'm trying to be very patient with it,
Yeah,
and I'm really enjoying it so far. I just get a little frustrated when I'm not able to get in and go live and connect right away.
yeah.
But I think I'll eventually get it.
Oh, oh
Um,
yeah, we definitely will.
yeah, so
Uh,
this is, like I say, my second part, and I'm sure that we have a lot of people that will help us to get this thing going. And Dr. James has been a great person to work with and
yeah,
to partner with, to learn how to be in business and have your own entrepreneurship. So
yeah.
this is really kind of exciting for me in a way. If I can get past the frustration, then I think I'll be all right.
Oh yeah, you definitely would pretty much get it. I think everybody will get it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I appreciate you coming and being here with me tonight. And I know we haven't been on here very long, but tell me again where it is that you stay, and a little bit more about yourself and how to get in touch with you.
Well, of course, I'm from Mississippi. You can definitely reach out to me through, of course, Facebook Messenger if you have any questions. You can always go to my Facebook page. You can look throughout my page. You can show some love. I love to show love back as well too. I'm very supportive. You can click the link in my bio. You can check out my different products that I basically have. You can check out Jasmine Unique Designs. You can also go to www.jasmineperfectcollection.com. Those are basically two of my e-commerce stores. So you can check that out, see exactly what I have to offer. If it interests you, if it doesn't, of course you can pass the information along. Nothing wrong with sharing a little bit. You never know
That's
who
right. That's
it
right.
may come across or anything like that. Of course, I'm on TikTok. You can reach out to me on TikTok at Let's Boss Up Together. That's my TikTok. Of course, I'm trying to build over there because, that's a different audience. So I'm definitely, trying to do a little bit more over there on TikTok. Of course,
All
just
right.
reach out to me through social media.
All
Let's
right. That's
chat.
great. That's
Let's
great.
chat a little
That's great.
bit.
I
Not
want to
to
see
go
if
out,
I could get
but
Dr. James online.
let's
He is in the house. Hi, Dr. James. Appreciate you. Uh, Trying to see if I can get you in, but I'm still new at this, so I don't know. Maybe next time. But again, thank you for being here. If you have a card or something that you can maybe email me or text to me or on DM me, and I can maybe post it along with this here once we put this out.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. We thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
See you next time.
All right, see you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.